Slapped at by Hatcher. Lotto keeps it in for the Flyers. Moves in from the face-off circle. Takes a hard hit there from Hatcher.
Tataranoff out there just playing it simple, taking the man, not afraid to step into a guy, leaving the puck for the forwards. That's what he's got to learn in the NHL.
Stephen Leach throwing a check along the far boards, and a Flyer is injured. We'll find out exactly what happens here now. Sticks get high in the corner. Flyers taking exception. And we have a Flyer very seriously injured, or so it appears, as the trainers call for some immediate medical help from the Flyer bench.
I'm not sure who it is.
I believe it's Chychrun.
Chychrun in the corner?
Jeff Chychrun. And his Flyer teammates come to his aid very quickly here.
Well, here he is coming around. He makes the pass. He watches his pass a little bit, then gets hit hard by Stephen Leach right into the boards.
Leach appeared to finish his check on that one. We'll be back here with an update. Stay tuned. The Flyers, Jeff Chychrun, being attended to by the trainer and the team physician, Jeff Hartzell, Dr. Hartzell, having a quick word there. And we get another look here at the check.
Well, yes, Stephen Leach just comes in after Chychrun makes the pass. It's a fair check. He just gives him the shoulder. Chychrun not expecting the check. Sometimes when you make your pass, you follow your pass, and he's going to be all right. He'll get up.
Also assisting the Flyers team physician is Gary Smith, the head trainer of the Philadelphia Flyers, and they are still being very, very cautious with Jeff Chychrun.
Well, yes, and also last week, or a week or so ago, Jeff Chychrun had a concussion in that fight against...
Good point.
Yeah.
Against Troy Crowder.
Troy Crowder in New Jersey, and he had a concussion, so now they're making sure that he's going to be all right.
Well, he's coming off under his own steam, so that's certainly got to be a good indication here now. Jeff Chychrun, obviously not at 100%.
What usually happens in that type of play, the trainer comes out, the doctor comes out, they give him a little smelling salts, they break open one of the smelling salts, they try to come through, and then they ask him some questions about the game to make sure he's fine to get up. Then they take him to the training room, and they're going to check him over really thoroughly.
He's pitching in front, glove there by Layut, and held on as Waddle starts slashing at the glove hand of Mike Layut. Rod Langley takes exception to that. Who clears it off the glass behind the Washington net, is beat up there by Layut. He takes a hit chip there from Horacek.
Stands right up to him. He finishes his check as the puck is shot around the board. Comes off the boards. He starts pushing Acton. They push each other, but he stands up for himself.
Acton throws an elbow at Tataranoff, who does not back off. They say this young Soviet defenseman likes the rough going. And here, coincidental minor penalties. In fact, his coach telling Jack Button. Backhanded by Huffman. Behind the net, Layut steers it around the boards. He is hit as he comes out of the net. Tataranoff now, as Mellanby and Hatcher get sticks up behind the net, way away from the play. Oh, Kevin Hatcher gets a couple of quick shots, and the play still going at the other end, and Mellanby comes back, but Hatcher got the first few in. Couple of heavyweights going here.
Well, Kevin Hatcher doing it all. Making some great plays, getting in there against Mellanby and working out.
We'll have the calls for you, penalty-wise. This happening way behind the action.
Well, yes, Kevin Hatcher just working in the corner, and Hatcher not too happy the way Mellanby hit Layut. Mellanby actually upset with Layut, but Hatcher steps in, a little bit of jostling, holding on to each other's sticks. Then they said, let's go, and Kevin Hatcher got the first few in.
Kevin really doing well in this one, and well, he's done well in all departments tonight. Let's sum it up that way. 2 and 5 to both Hatcher and Mellanby. 2 for high sticking, 5 for fighting at 13:04. To Berube in the corner. Calle Johansson in there to help out. Acton throws an elbow high. Calle Johansson. Waller and Lacombe fight for possession along the boards. Hostic takes a terrific hit from Tataranoff.
Juice just walked down the middle. Kerry Huffman not sure who to go to. Juice walks into the circle, puts it in.
All right, here we go. Berube and Stephen Leach. Wow, this is senseless here. The Flyers have lost on the scoreboard. They're just looking for a win in any way they can get it.
Well, he's just out there to stir something up, to have the Capitals think of the Flyers next game they play them. That's the only reason he started that. Right off the face-off, he went with Stephen Leach.
We've been saying all night long that the Flyers have become more of a disciplined hockey club. What's the sense of that? 40 seconds left in the hockey game, really?
Well, I think the big thing is it's a lot of frustration. The Caps have played a solid hockey game. All facets of their game have been very well played. I think the Flyers, when you win 6 in a row, you get pretty cocky, you get pretty up on yourself, so you want to come out there and form something.
You're watching Washington Capitals hockey on WDCA TV.
You're watching DC 20 WDCA TV in Washington, D.C. The fun starts here.
There's Leach. Berube going at it. Berube grabbed him right off the face-off. They wanted to go right away, and Berube was sent out there for that reason, to start something up.
The Capitals getting a shorthanded goal from Hatcher, and I think that really broke the backs of the Philadelphia Flyers tonight.
Oh, it definitely did. It really changed the game around.